Hey, Blank Neko here with the last episode of Shikimori's Not Just a Cutie, episode 12. Here we are, the last episode. And in the previous episode, we finally got to know how Shikimori became who she is now, and how Izumi and Shikimori met. And that was pretty much the previous episode, and setting up for, I think it's an amusement park date for this last episode. Not sure what's going to happen. Is Izumi going to get into trouble while throughout this end here and throughout the amusement park date? Is Shikimori's gonna have to keep helping him, or is everything gonna go relatively smoothly and something big happens, or Izumi somehow saves Shikimori? That we've seen like at the end of the ED, well, helps her out, blocks something for her. I don't know. But I don't know which way they're gonna head, but I'm excited for it. But excuse me. But before we start, if you guys are new here or if you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe. It's just easier for you guys to see when I upload my other reactions. And it'd be also great if you guys can comment or hit the like button. Doing either or really helps get my channel out there. And if you guys want to support my channel more than doing those things, you can go to my Ko-fi page and donate there. You can donate as low as $1. So if that's something you guys want to do, that's in the description below. And like always, I'll have the picture-in-picture version in the link in the description as well. And if you don't know what that is, it's just the full anime reaction with the anime playing up in this area for those who don't want to sync up your own episode with the timer version here on YouTube. But for those who do want to sync up your own episode with the timer version, I have the countdown timer 5 to 0. The episode starts at 0, so get your episode ready wherever you're watching. I have my episode up at 0, episode 12. And I'll put the timer around here. Oh, whoops. I don't know why I had the audio muted, but that's alright. Shouldn't matter too much. It's just some music there from the commercial that they saw. Yeah, that's true. Something cool looking. Mm-hmm. I agree with you, Izumi. Let me get a drink of water. Christmas boats with sparkly eyes. Something different? Oh. Okay. Yep. That's not long. 90-minute wait. I've waited way longer than that for some rides in Disney. Okay. Ugly Duckling isn't that bad. It was good at the end. He figured out who he is. Oh, wait time just added. And that's and saw that in the previous episode. Mhm. Yep. The ride doesn't matter. They're still having fun talking with each other. And time passes by. Hmm. And just enjoying themselves. Are you going to fall asleep? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Is she going to kiss him? He's going to wake up before. Yep. Excuse me, sorry. Need some water. Mm-hmm. Because it's enjoyable with you. Mm-hmm. Oh, really? That's the bad luck? How's that even possible, giving the seat to a different person? Gave them the most luxurious. Gave them the fine dining area. Hey, bad luck became good luck. And they're both super nervous about it. Oh, yep, fine dining. Mm-hmm. Most of the few fine dining places that I've been to, they just like give you new ones for each course. They don't set up all the forks there. Hmm. Oh god, goodness. Both are embarrassed. They're usually really small, so they're actually not that filling. A full course fine dining meal. Each of the dishes are really small. Fine dining is definitely not a place where you fill yourself up. I've, I've always never been able to get full from like a fine dining meal. No idea what he's doing. Uh, the last part. Isn't the sun set already? It looks like it's dark out already. Yep. Now you see it. Now you remember. Oh. 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 This is all indoor. They made it look like it was outdoor, but it was all indoor stuff. Okay. Or is it outdoor? It's just that, yeah, it's outdoor. I was like, it's like, no, there's no way there's that many big buildings in the background. It's just all the lights are off. Okay, yeah, and there's the moon. You'd be surprised how bright it is sometimes with just moonlight. So I was like, that's a bit dark. Oh, here we go. He's going in for the kiss. Oh, kiss on the cheeks. Come on. Are we going to go for an actual kiss? Finally looking cool for once. Did she? Mm. That's so sweet. Okay, that's end of the date. Back to school. It's just embarrassed. But you were cool. Both super embarrassed. It's only a kiss on the cheeks, though. No, he kissed her. But it's only on the cheeks. Yep. Okay. Ah, yeah, it's fine as long as they're happy. And that's it. we'll probably get like a little bit of a ending here, maybe after the ED. Okay, what is it gonna be? Is it? It's pretty much how we start off with the season. Yep. Start. This is pretty much where we start off with, right? If I remember correctly, this is like the first scene was exactly like this, right? I'm trying to remember. I'm gonna look back into it. I remember this pretty much this exact same scene, but yeah. And I also want to look back into I think it was the middle of the episode where they're talking about where. Yeah, it was about here. Okay, I think it was around here. We're talking about escorting her. I want to kind of missed out on this. What? Yeah, okay, yeah. Makes sense. And then, you know, what they did in the commercial, completely missed that at first. Where was it? I want to watch this part again. Where they're... Let's go. Newsroom. Okay, I think... Okay, where was it? I think, okay. Full course meal. We still have some time. Is there anywhere? Yeah, I'm just rewatching this entire part here. I feel like I misread some stuff. Wait. Okay. Yeah, sorry, I'm not talking too much, but yeah, this honestly, this is not, this anime is not what everyone, it's not for everyone. It's very slow, not too much happening. Um, the only big thing that really happened was with the thing with Kamiya, and yeah, that was the only big thing that happened. And there was some stuff here and there, but yeah, overall the story was pretty slow, but it's still enjoyable. I still really liked it a lot. But I wouldn't give it too high of a rating. Sometimes it's a bit too slow. Yeah, this point I was rewatching. I was like, okay, let's find a place with a nice view of the sunset. What? Wait, what? Did they mistranslate this, or did he actually say this? I was so confused when he said it. It's like complete dark out, and it's like I thought I misread something, but there it is. Okay, let's find a place with a nice view of the sunset. It's dark out already, and then they didn't say, yeah, that. Okay, whatever. Doesn't really matter, honestly. And then kissing part where they slide out, where they couldn't see anything. Overall, yeah. And then, yeah. For once, his bad luck became a good thing. Bad luck becomes good. And then what else is there? Nothing much, honestly. This for the last episode of a season, really, really slow. Nothing really happened except for like what you would expect from a date from these two. But it was still good. I still enjoyed it. It was super cute. Not for everyone though, but if you watch until now, like it's kind of what you expect with these two. But I was expecting a little bit more, maybe like some more stuff happening, like more bad luck. But yeah, only one thing there. So overall, I did enjoyed it, but I would give it maybe overall the season, like, it is a manga, so the like the original sources from manga, so maybe they ended off at like a weird point. I don't know, but overall, some of the character development, it was really good. Especially Kamiya is still my favorite character from character wise. Kamiya is still my favorite character. Um, and yeah, I really wish we had a bit more Kamiya um, throughout the story, but too bad. Um, what else? All of the other characters really likable, really enjoyable. They're all very good. I enjoyed all the characters. So yeah, I think I'll give it a 7. A 7. It's it's not the maybe it gets better later on in the manga, but so far I think it's about a 7ish. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed my reaction for this series. Um, and if you guys enjoyed this season and this episode, please subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Comment below your thoughts for this season and maybe on this episode as well. And hit the like button. And if you guys want to support my channel more than doing those things, you can go to my Ko-fi page and donate there. You can donate as little as $1. So if that's something you guys want to do, that's in the description below. Again, it was good anime, and that's it for this reaction. So thank you for watching, and I hope to see you guys in my other reactions.